Yep.
Cool. Loudspeaker. Oh, I don't know how good the speaker is.
Jehovah's Witnesses, can I help you?
Yeah, good afternoon. Is it possible to speak to an elder, please?
One moment, please.
I bet they'd answer it quicker if they were paying for the call. Hello? Hello? Am I on or am I off? I don't know. What a nuisance. Hello? Well, that sounded right. Hello? What does that sound like? Steve?
Hang on.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, cool.
Good afternoon, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Good afternoon. I just got cut off. I thought I was on hold for a while. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we are having problems with our phones today, so I
Oh.
apologise for that.
Oh, okay.
Who were you trying to speak to?
I was just trying to speak to an elder. A question I've got, really.
Okay, is it like are you one of Jehovah's Witnesses?
I'm studying with Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay, so let me just put you through to a department which should better help you.
Thanks ever so much.
No problem.
Well, at least you know you're on hold, don't you? If you can hear their
Right.
crappy music.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Sorry about that bad language. I forget when I film. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. That's not my intention. My intention is to bring a giggle, a laugh into people's lives. You know, I must clear my throat. So I'm going to ask, the last days. Oh, I'll get my glasses on. There, see, Craig, my eyes are getting better. I wish I hadn't followed your advice. I didn't know Watchtower had infiltrated your computer, did I? Hello?
Sorry, the phones are playing up. You wanted a Bible question answered?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just try and transfer you again. Sorry.
Thanks ever so much. Oh, that's better. Hey, I can see the words with these glasses on. Steve, you know we haven't managed to get through all that stuff on there. Is there some way we can stick it on my hard drive or stick it on my copy of the old lot? Hello? Hello? Says we're free to use it again. Oh, they are having problems with their phones today, aren't they? What's the problem with the phones then? Hello? Hello? It's terrible, isn't it? Hey, you think Jehovah would be able to sort those kind of problems out, wouldn't you, Steve?
Yeah, you would think so.
When you think you give it priority, really?
Definitely when it's for...
Hello?
Good morning, service department.
Oh, thanks for the thing, mate. Apparently you're having phone trouble up there at Bethel today.
I think there is a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, anyway, we're here now. Yeah, I'm studying. I've been studying with Jehovah's Witnesses for quite some time now. And somewhere along the line, they've given me this nice little brown book. It's called Reasoning from the Scriptures.
Right.
And I come across a query, really. And I tried to... I asked my conductors, and they directed me to the elders, and I've asked the elders, and they don't seem to be able to give me a like an answer. Maybe I could I tell you where it is? It's in the reasoning from the scriptures on page 200.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yep, carry on.
It's under last days, and it reads, they believe, because it's studying the beliefs of Jehovah's Witnesses, which I hope to become one. They believe that we are living now since 1914 in the last days of this wicked system of things. But some who saw the events of 1914 will also see the complete destruction of the present wicked world. That lovers of righteousness will survive into a cleansed earth. See, so my question was to them: if they see 1914, well, just say for sakes they were born turn of the century, 1900, they would now be like 115 years old. And in there it says that, it's saying that, what's it say? We'll also see the complete destruction of the present wicked world. That lovers of righteousness, like Armageddon come. And this is quite a recent book. I mean, let me look. And the elders couldn't really answer me. Well, they gave me some, something about some generation, because Jesus, they referred it to. Go on.
There have been updates to do with that regarding the generation and our understanding of the groups of people that would overlap, those that saw the beginning of the things and those that would overlap the ones that would see the end of the system of things as well. So we do believe that we're in the last days.
Yeah. All the evidence is there, isn't it?
It definitely is, yeah. But generally, things like that, we do ask people to speak to the local elders, to work along with them to get their research done through that way, because usually that's not particularly the purpose of this line. Those that have got questions usually write in about things like
Do
that.
they?
And
Yeah.
we're more than happy to respond to them that way.
So could you tell me again, what is it? It's a generation that overlaps or something?
Yeah, that's right. You'll find that if you look on, if you research that, if you type in the generations on the website, you'll find articles to do with our adjusted understanding of that.
Oh, it's a recent adjustment then?
There have been a few over the times, yeah.
Oh, right. So this book, when it says last, so because it makes it sound a bit like a failed prophecy, doesn't it? Because it looks like God's channel has put in this book that those who saw the events of 1914 will also see the destruction of this present system. So is that like a failed prophecy? It looks that way to me, doesn't it? Does it you?
Well, no, it's just a clarified understanding as things as time's gone along. We have had adjusted understandings regarding a few different beliefs over the time. Things have just become clearer as time's gone along. So we still believe that we're living in the last days.
Yeah. There's another question. That one on blood, because blood's changed, hasn't it? Have I missed something? Because I can remember, I've been studying a while now, and I sometimes wonder whether the guys I'm studying with, whether they're fully up to date, because when I ask them perplexing questions, they direct me to the elders, Yeah, because the one on blood's changed, because it used to be simple, didn't it? We didn't believe that we could take blood, but what's the changing on that then?
Well, again, it's probably best if you were to not just speak to the ones that you're studying with. If they've got questions, they might be able to direct you to the local elder. Are you currently attending meetings at the moment?
Yeah, I am, down in Canterbury.
Okay.
I have talked to the elders, see, I have followed the proper steps. I went and asked them that although it was, blood transfusions, is it right that we don't, what's the stand on blood transfusions today?
Well, if you were to speak to the ones that are studying with you, and again the elders, that they would help you to find the information about us and on blood transfusions. We don't take blood transfusions. We don't take any of the primary components that blood is made from. But then there gets to a point where there are certain things, certain elements that are present in blood that are also present in other substances as well, where people may choose the derivatives from blood that Jehovah's Witnesses can choose to use their conscience as to whether they choose to accept it or not. So with today's technology and how things have moved on medically, there is a line where people are able to use their conscience in deciding if that's something they're going to wish to accept or not. But again, I can understand it sounds like you've got several questions.
Yeah, yeah.
I've tried to help you understand a couple of them.
Yeah.
Really, it's the type of thing I'd direct you back towards the people you're studying with, or the local elders. They're the ones to help you understand.
Yeah, sure, but I have asked them that, There was another very, one that they seemed really perplexed. I asked if it was all right if I went on YouTube and things like that and watched, like the other side of, maybe people who have said like, well, put a case against Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. People like Mike and Kim and Evie Brooklyn, Jerry Jones. There's like websites, JW Survey, JW Struggle. Like they give like an alternative, side of like the Watchtower. Is it all right if I watch those sites?
Well, if they're sites that are directly condemning Jehovah's Witnesses and their beliefs, that go completely that go against our beliefs, then we would question why someone who sincerely is studying with Jehovah's Witnesses would want to go on something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm just curious, because like you just mentioned about conscience, and I'm studying. So would I still be free to leave it to my conscience if I get baptised to go on the sites, like JW Struggle and JW Survey,
you're free,
Mike and Kim?
You're a free moral agent, and you're free to do as you wish.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. So although I was a baptised witness, I could still watch those sites. It's still my conscience, is it, to tell me whether I can watch them or not?
Well, for those that want to maintain their faith and to strengthen their faith in the confidence that we have in the Bible, we would advise ones not to review or have contact with the ones that are directly condemning and choosing to pick holes in the beliefs that we feel confident are true. We have so much information to look at, to fill our minds with that is positive and that is accurate.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I watch some of these channels, and do you know the information they give us? They give us information like from like Watchtower's own publications, like the one I just read you about, from the Reasoning book, about the last days and a false prophet, like a failed prophecy. That it's just they use your own magazine. So, although I'm studying with Jehovah's Witnesses, it's like studying with Jehovah's Witnesses on these channels because they're using like your publications.
Yeah, the way that we choose to reach out to people, though, really is through our Bible study program, which we go out to people we study the Bible with, and we encourage them to come to our meetings. And if they have questions, that is the best way to have their questions tackled, for them to pose them to the people they're studying with, or later on when they go to the meetings, to the ones that they meet there, so that they can have these questions answered. But really the purpose of this phone line isn't really to answer Bible questions like that. That's why we do reach out to people in the community. So I encourage you to
the only reason I phoned you was because I've gone through the channel you told me. I asked the guys I was studying with. They directed me to the elders. I asked them, and they weren't able to ask. But anyway, I think you've answered all my questions. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for being so patient and answering my questions. It's just clarification of the last one. You said that if I carry on to be and get baptised as a Jehovah's Witness, it would be a matter of my conscience whether I could look at like other YouTube like channels. I'd have to follow my conscience. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Well, we don't control any of the ones that come to our meetings. We highlight the importance of taking in accurate Bible truth and accurate Bible knowledge, and to strengthen one's faith, it's important to continually do that. So we encourage people to take in the Bible truth from the source that we have confidence in, which is through the organisation. And we suggest that if they want to keep the truth strong, that they don't contaminate themselves with taking in things as picking holes in the information that we know to be true and that we know to be right, and from the source that we believe is from that we're being directed from by our Creator, which is Jehovah. But we don't, we realise that people have, we don't control the ones that come in and become Jehovah's Witnesses. It's their choice, but we encourage them to stay close to the source of truth and the publications that are coming from the organisation.
That's great. Hey, you don't watch YouTube yourself then? You don't watch these channels yourself?
No.
Hey, you ought to try watching mine, Derek O'Hare 1, on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch this one. Yeah, it's all taped and recorded. You're going to be on YouTube, mate.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, ta-da. Hey, he couldn't stop himself talking, could he? And that interesting. Hey, I think that's, that's number 4. So thanks for watching. Hope you found it a giggle.